Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. You guys sent in some really interesting stuff for us to dig into this time.
Yeah, this one looks great.
We've got a website, it's called Sunflower Traveling.
Okay.
Looks like it's all about backpacking and glamping.
Nice.
And then this other document, I don't know about you, but when I first opened this up, I was like, what is this? It's just a giant list of gear. But there's got to be more to it than meets the eye, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You're
Yeah.
spot on. This isn't just like a random packing list or something.
Right.
There's a really cool hidden structure to this whole thing. And it actually reveals some pretty insightful connections, like between the gear that you choose to bring, the destination, and your overall travel style. I mean,
Yeah.
it's actually pretty brilliant.
Okay. Now I'm intrigued. So, should we maybe start with Sunflower Traveling?
Sure.
It seems like it's mostly geared toward backpacking.
Yeah,
Which can be a little intimidating, honestly, for someone who's like brand new to it.
I agree. Yeah. I think one of the best things about Sunflower Traveling, though, is that it really breaks down all the essentials in a super approachable way, even for someone who's never been backpacking before. Like, they have tips on everything, like choosing the right backpack, planning your route. They even recommend specific trails
Mhm.
based on your experience level.
Oh, cool.
So,
I noticed too, they really emphasize packing light,
yes.
which is key for any backpacking trip. I've been on a couple.
For sure.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
You don't want to weigh yourself down with too much stuff.
Nope.
I mean, they even say, like, stick to the essentials. A good backpack, sturdy shoes, a reliable tent, weather-appropriate clothing, a first aid kit, and navigation tools.
All good stuff.
That's it. Yeah, like, no need to overpack.
Yeah. And speaking of packing, this is where things get really, really interesting.
Okay.
Remember that list of gear that you mentioned earlier?
The giant one.
The giant list, yeah. Well, if you take a closer look, I think you'll notice that it's actually organized by the type of trip that you're taking.
Oh, what?
Like backpacking, glamping, digital nomad.
Wait, seriously, I totally missed that.
It's really cool.
So it's not just about, like, what to pack,
Right.
but it's, like, why you're packing it.
Exactly. Yeah. You got
So it
it.
changes everything.
It does. And that why is directly related to your travel style and where you're going. Like, for example, a portable coffee maker, right? Might be essential if you're going glamping.
Yeah, where comfort is like a priority.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it would just be more weight
Hmm.
and hassle, really, if you're on like a minimalist backpacking adventure.
That makes so much sense. It's like they've created this secret code for packing
It is.
based on your individual needs and the type of experience that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, my mind is officially blown.
I know. It's so cool.
It's such a clever way to even think about travel planning. You know,
It is.
It makes you think about the purpose of each item
For sure.
and how it actually like contributes to the overall experience.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the backpacking basics. We kind of cracked the code of the gear grid.
We did.
Now let's talk about destinations.
Yes.
Because this source material, it mentions everything from Patagonia to like the Faroe Islands.
Incredible. Right.
It's a huge range.
Yeah. And you know what's so fascinating
Uh-huh.
is how all of those destinations actually reflect the different travel styles that we've been talking about.
Oh, interesting.
Like, for example, they mentioned the Santa Cruz trek in Peru,
Okay.
and they specifically highlight the artisan markets and the Andean music festivals,
Oh, wow.
which makes me think that it's more of an immersive cultural experience,
Yeah.
perfect for like a backpacking adventure.
Yeah. Like you said, that immersive
Yeah.
cultural experience.
Totally.
Whereas Yosemite National Park, which they specifically mentioned for winter glamping, paints a picture of like luxurious comfort.
Yes.
But amidst like snowy landscapes,
Yes.
it's a total contrast.
Total contrast.
And I love how they've provided just like a little bit of context for each destination.
Yeah.
Just enough to like spark your imagination, get you dreaming.
Absolutely. And speaking of possibilities, let's actually dive into some of these destinations
Ooh.
in a little bit more detail.
I am so ready. Let's do it. Okay, I'm ready. Hit me with some destination dreams.
All right. Let's kick things off with the Mount Fitzroy trek in Argentina.
Okay.
This one is definitely for the adventurous souls out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's known for its super challenging terrain,
Yeah.
but also the absolutely breathtaking views
Awesome.
of the jagged, snow-capped peaks. Like, seriously, it's a true test of endurance
Wow.
and a photographer's dream.
Oh, I bet. I can already picture myself like standing on a summit, you know,
Totally.
feeling that incredible sense of accomplishment.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? The source material actually mentions a cable organizer as a recommended item for this trip.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense, I guess. With all the gear you need for a trek like that, staying organized is probably key.
Well, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, for a completely different vibe,
Okay.
let's head over to the Sky Trail in Scotland.
Oh, nice.
So, imagine you're hiking through rolling green hills, exploring medieval castles,
Sounds amazing already.
and maybe even enjoying a wee dram of Scotch whiskey along the way.
Oh, I'm in. I'm totally there.
It's a much gentler backpacking experience,
Yeah.
but still rich in history and culture.
Love it. And I see here they mentioned a portable Bluetooth speaker as like a recommended item for this trip.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I can just imagine listening to some traditional Scottish music while I'm hiking. Yep.
Totally. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, totally immersed in the atmosphere.
Okay, ready for something truly unique?
I think so. Hit me.
How about the Cascade Saddle in New Zealand?
Okay.
This destination is highlighted for its glamping opportunities.
Right.
So you can experience, like, the stunning natural beauty of the Southern Alps,
Wow.
but in luxurious comfort.
Glamping in New Zealand.
I know, right?
Sign me up.
Um,
And I noticed the gear recommendations for this trip include a portable keyboard.
oh, interesting.
Are we talking like digital nomads
Maybe.
working remotely
Yeah.
from a glamping tent
Yeah.
with breathtaking mountain views? Is that even a thing?
It's definitely becoming more and more popular.
Wow.
And that's what I love about this gear grid.
Yeah.
Shows you how travel styles can kind of like blend and evolve.
That's so cool.
You can have adventure and comfort, all while staying connected
yeah.
to your work or your creative pursuits, whatever.
Oh, this is blowing my mind. What else is on the destination list?
Let's hop over to the vibrant city of Guadalajara in Mexico.
Ooh, Guadalajara.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one's less about like the wilderness exploration
Hmm.
and more about immersing yourself in the culture.
Oh, cool.
Like, think bustling markets,
Hmm.
delicious street food, colorful colonial architecture.
Oh, I love that. I love the idea of blending urban exploration with open air travel.
Totally.
You know,
Oh,
it's like the best of both worlds. And I see here they recommend a portable coffee maker for this trip.
yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe for enjoying a cup of authentic Mexican coffee on a balcony overlooking the city.
Oh, yeah. That sounds perfect.
I love it.
And finally,
Okay.
let's journey to the Manaslu Circuit in Nepal.
Wow. Nepal. Okay.
Yeah. So this trek, it's like a less crowded alternative
Oh, nice.
to the famous Everest Base Camp trek.
Okay.
It offers stunning views of the Himalayas
Wow.
and a really unique opportunity to experience the Sherpa culture.
That's definitely on my bucket list, Nepal. And I'm noticing the gear recommendations for this trip include a laptop stand.
What?
Wait, are we talking digital nomads?
You might be onto something.
Trekking through the Himalayas,
I know.
working remotely,
It's amazing.
while surrounded by breathtaking mountain vistas.
It really is.
Yeah.
This source material, it really highlights how the lines between all these different travel styles are blurring,
Totally.
creating like a whole world of possibilities
It really is.
for anyone who wants to explore the world in their own unique way.
I mean, it's incredible, right? Who knew there were so many different ways to experience open air travel?
Seriously.
I feel like my horizons have been totally
I
expanded.
know. It's super inspiring. It just shows you that you can like combine adventure and comfort and even work
Yeah.
in ways that you never even imagined.
So we've covered the backpacking basics. We cracked the code of the gear grid.
Yes.
We took a virtual tour of some pretty amazing destinations.
We did it all.
But, like, what does it all mean for our listeners? You know, someone who's actually ready to get out there and have their own open-air adventure.
That's a good question. I think the biggest takeaway here is that open-air travel it's like a personal thing. You can really customize
Oh,
it.
sure.
It's not about following some like prescribed path. It's about creating a journey that aligns with you.
Totally.
Your interests, your needs, your desires.
Exactly. And it's like this source material is giving us the tools.
It is.
You know-
like a toolbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving you the information and the inspiration to design your own perfect adventure.
It really is.
It encourages you to really think about, like, what is your travel style?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? And, like, what gear is actually going to make that experience better?
For sure. And speaking of gear, this is kind of a fun question.
Okay.
What's like that one unexpected item that you would pack for an open air adventure?
Ooh, let me think. Um, Maybe a portable projector
Okay.
and a screen,
Yeah.
so we could do like movie nights under the stars.
Oh my God.
Or, a hand crank ice cream maker
That's so good.
for a nice sweet treat after a long day of hiking.
I love it. I think it's those little touches
Yeah,
that make a trip really, really special.
totally.
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive. I'm so ready to get out
I
there
know, me too.
and explore.
And remember, you don't have to go to like some crazy far-flung destination to have an open-air adventure.
Yeah, sure.
It can be something simple, like a weekend camping trip
Yeah.
at a local park, or even a day hike.
Just get outside.
Yeah, just get out in nature, enjoy the fresh air.
So true. So now that you've seen all the possibilities, where will your open-air adventure take you?
Ooh, good question.
What unexpected gear will you need?
We can't wait to hear all about your adventures.
Until next time, happy travels!